Yeah, refueled, new oxygen, so engine, reactor, and away we go. I'm going to kill them. No music this time because one of my, not last night, but I think the night before, it popped the audio on part of it because apparently one of the songs in my royalty-free music collection that I found on YouTube was not so royalty-free. Didn't get a DMCA strike or anything silly like that, but it killed the audio on the VOD on that part of it, which was kind of annoying. Just like the, oh my gosh, the first handful of videos, I didn't think anything about it, of the audio for when I was playing Minecraft, which I do want to get back to. Oh, whoops, gotta do blind jump. But one of those Content ID match services pegs Wet Hands from C418, or whatever his name is, David something, or not David, but you know who I'm talking about, the guy who did composed the Minecraft music, which they all fairly explicitly say it's totally okay to use the music in like a Let's Play or a stream or, you know, a YouTube video, as long as the point of the video isn't the music. And I had to do the whole dispute and wait a month. Can we turn this like way down? Oh yeah, that's a Disney property. They're gonna get all snippy about that. The mouse is very, very protective of their stuff. I mean, I don't blame a person, but when I'm not trying to showcase it, it's frustrating. Obstacle detected, that's the point. Still trying to find gold. I don't even have gold on my finger. It's because I knew I'd wear it out. Still the original one from when we got married, and it's stainless. Now what's in this rock? Nickel. Okay, I don't care. I'm trying to remember if her last ring is platinum or white gold. I think her ring's white gold currently. She felt really bad. She lost her first one, which, you know, it happens. It's small. But she found another one that was basically just like it, but with a much bigger rock in it, and so that made her really happy. Fine. Facebook. Nickel. Oh, I got nickel back. Look at this photograph. Oh my god, I can hear it in his voice. Sorry. I should apologize for that. I know they're like wildly popular, and I shouldn't dislike them as much as I do, but oh my gosh, it's like tryhards are us or something. Let's just go check this one. Yes, we'll go there. At least I don't have to fly all these things straight. That was always a pain. That. I think that one's mostly made out of ice, which is potentially kind of handy. Silicon, iron, ice. Yeah, no kidding. I think this whole back half of it's ice. Jeez. Gotta see this. There you go. Look at this. The whole... Oh yeah, it's a comet. Smashed into an asteroid. How's that for something cool? That may be... that button. I'm screenshotting that. Comments are fun. Now, nope. Don't chew on the marker, baby girl. I didn't need any more ice currently, but now I never need any more ice ever. What's it? The Martian moon. At least the last time I landed on it was ice all the way through, and it's like 20 kilometers across or something like that. I think that's what we got here. Silicon, iron, and ice. Yep. All right. Go. Looks like I'm 60 kilometers out from base. Reveal your secrets. More silicon. I could make a joke about silicone. Oh wait, that's the wrong kind. But I try and keep a reasonably family-friendly stream. Somebody implanted this stuff here. You know what? I think gold is usually in those broken apart ones. Let's go try that. Might actually have to fly that one? No, I can get there. Jump. Jump. And the cat is going ham. And up the stairs. Magnesium. Lord, she's... Magnesium. Looks like it's all magnesium in that block of stuff. So much for finding gold the first jump out. More silicon. Cobalt. Silver. A lot of nice stuff. AGSICOMG. Bunch of stuff. Alright, I haven't scouted that one. Let's head back towards base. I swear, after I find gold, I'm going to delete half of these or something, because it's just getting silly. Nope, not that. What about told me not to do this one? Silicon Sally. Dropping stuff on the floor. He just dropped it like it was hot. Another Sinai. Oh, snap. Tell me you're old enough to remember the goofy unpimp the auto Volkswagen commercials. God, those were fantastic. Shame Volkswagens are not all that. Those were my favorite ones. Those were the only ones I really remember. I think I grabbed a copy of them even before YouTube. Time to unpimp the auto. Owned a Volkswagen Auto Group product for about 6 months. Bought it, drove it, had it to the shop 4 times. I mean, we bought it used, but it had 80,000 miles. It should have been just fine. Garbage. Now, I think I made a mistake because we needed a big car. So we bought a Q7, their 3-row SUV. I guess technically it's an Audi, but still it's basically a Touareg. And we bought the TDI one because it's torquey and reasonably fuel efficient, and it had gone through all of the things to fix it from Dieselgate. Oh, that thing was hot garbage. The emission system on it, you stick an EGR on a diesel, and at about 80-some thousand miles, they gunk up the intake and doesn't run worth a darn. And the only Audi, you can't take an Audi to a Volkswagen dealer. It has to be an Audi dealer, and the closest Audi dealer to us is an hour and 15 minutes away. I traded it in on our current vehicle, lost $5,000, and considered myself lucky. Because it was going to cost me probably $6,000 to fix it proper. No, none of the German brands in the United States are any better than anything. Merc, maybe, if you get an early W123, or not, whatever they call that earlier, like E-Class, C-Class. But the recent stuff is garbage. The recent stuff is hot garbage. Ironically, I bought a Chrysler product, of all things, which is like traditionally the whipping boy for quality. But it's new, and it has a 6-year, 100,000-mile warranty bumper to bumper. And if we always get the oil changed at the dealership we bought it at, they'll give us a lifetime drivetrain. I'm okay with that. My folks have had Chrysler. I can move this over to me. She laid down. I have my Masters of the Universe shirt. I love this shirt. It's so dumb. That's why I love it. But yeah, we bought a Pacifica, and in terms of, we've had it for a little over a year now. Yeah, about a year and change. And of course, it's still really new, so it's still pretty fantastic. Making payments on the dumb thing. Oof, those payments are hateful. I hate it, but gotta have a big car because there's a bunch of us. But it's pretty. It's been fine. We drove it to Florida and back from the Midwest for vacation just last month. And that'll cruise the highway no sweat. We went, I think we set the cruise at 80 mile an hour ish, and still got 27 miles to the gallon in a minivan. I ain't mad. And it's almost 300 horsepower. I miss my car, but I've been working from home since February of 2020, and my car sat from February to June 2020, so we sold it. It's a nice car, though. But I barely drove in the summer, because I would always ride the bike to work. And so I had a sports car, basically, as a winter car. Yeah, that was dumb. Still miss that Camaro. Gold! Gold! Oh! Can I paint his gold? It's kind of my thing, you know? Gold, not only gold, but visible gold. Ah? Yeah. Oh my gosh, freaking finally. Come here. I have owned 2 Camaros and a Mustang, and a Fiero, and a couple of Cavaliers. Oh, it won't let me put any more. Aw. Oh, I need one more character. There. That is the name of this GPS point. Let's see. I owned a 98 V6 5-speed Camaro. Not a terrible car, but I bought that car after I wrecked my first grossly over hot rodded Cavalier, and so I was kind of on the rebound, as it were. Let's see, what did I buy it? What did I trade that car for? Let's see, sold that car. No, I traded that car for another Cavalier, which was an even bigger mistake, which I then proceeded to re-hot rod. So that was dumb. Ended up selling that car because I had to see somewhere in the middle of all this. I bought a Fiero, which was my toy project car, because GM, 80s GM. What can I say? And let's see what happened after that. I think after my black Cavalier got sold, that's when I bought my Mustang. I bought a 2002 Mustang GT. That was probably the coolest car I've owned. And I had that for like almost 5 years. It was awesome. Then, see, then I had a Ford Taurus. Oh yeah, got a Ford Taurus because she had, Ford Expedition, Chevy Trailblazer, minivan. We swapped a lot of cars in a lot of spots here and there. Because we'd always end up buying like cheap used ones and kind of using them up the rest of the way. And then, I have to flip it later. But I kept my Mustang it was super low miles when I bought it. I think I bought it in 2010 as a 2002, and I had 38,000 miles on it. It was like new. So it was in good shape. I ran that one for a while. She talked me into trading it because she wanted something fancy. So I traded it for a Lincoln LS V8 version, which was a really sweet car for about 2 years, and then it started costing me a car payment to keep it running. By which time she had since bought a bigger SUV or something for more kids, and yeah, I've had a bunch of stuff. It happens. Let's get some gold. Gold. Let's see, let's start turning some of these points off. And then the last car that was mine was a 2010, again V6 Camaro with a 6-speed and a short shifter, and that was a pretty sweet car. Oh lordy, a second-gen Camaro. Oh no, 83. Is 83 still the second gen, or is that when they started the third gens? I'm trying to remember if that's when they started with the Metal-mobiles. I'd love to get my hands on a proper 200. Oh, I know what that's from. Okay, so that's, yeah, because the generation before that, they would have been 4 speeds, probably. See, I have a soft spot for the catfish shaped Camaros because that was my 98. I really wish I'd waited around more and gotten a proper Z28, but the V6s are cheaper, and they stopped making them in 2002, so there were no Camaros between 2002 and 2010. And so anybody with a 4th gen V8 Camaro basically priced it like it was literally carved out of solid gold, which was bogus. It's like, dude, that's an 8-year-old car. It is not worth 20 grand. Now let's go back. Let's go back. Take all this gold home. Select. I may split year on this. Oh, ha 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 ha! You've been. I will allow that. You got auto modded for tranny for transmission. Aww. Happens to the best of us. That's funny. Yeah, the one downside with these. Yeah, select that. Oh, I've got something in the way, don't I? Yeah, this rock's in the way. And here I just told a Minecraft dude looking for a Minecraft channel for his kid that this is a kid-friendly show. I said I tried to keep it kid-friendly. I didn't say it was perfect. Oh, that sounds like the Fiero. The Fiero was similar. It was in 86. So the first... Yeah, well. The Fieros had a similar thing because in 84, they actually, 1, only had 4 cylinders, and 2, the manual was a 4-speed, which was weird. In 85, they introduced the 5-speed on the 4 cylinders, and then the V6 engine in general, which got a... Oh, I killed my... No, that's still showing. Where did it go? It's still that way. Okay. In 86, they introduced the V6, and the V6 got a 4-speed transmission, and the 4-cylinder got a 5-speed. And then in the 86.5 mid-year model changeover, they introduced the Fastback Fiero GT and the 5-speed for the V6. Yeah, a car that was in production for 4 years had 5 different transmissions that you could get in it depending on the options, because they had a sport version of the 84 4-cylinder manual, an economy version of the manual. They all got the same automatic, that stupid TH125 3-speed that was kind of garbage, and then a 4-speed and a 5-speed for the V6. It's like 5 transmissions. This car was in production for 4 years. What do you mean? This is ridiculous. I nerded out again. I've been a member of Penux Fiero Forum since before I was married. They're all... transmissions are neat. They're, like, fascinating how they do their stuff. I'm gonna hit that wall of welders, aren't I? That should be okay. I wonder if I should jump this space station over to where the gold is, or if I should jump it towards one of the other planets. Set it up as like a little way station. Oh, I'm gonna smash into it. Nope, okay. Whew. Oh, automatic ones can die in a fire. Auto Tragic Slush Box. I mean, they make sense for certain applications. Like, my minivan, it would be weird if my minivan had a manual in it. I'd be okay with that, but it would be weird that your family hauler would have a manual transmission. And it's the... Okay, I thought the 80... I couldn't remember if it was 83 or 84 when the Mulletmobile came out. Mulletmobile. There's nothing wrong with a third gen F-body. They are fine. The only downside is it is As much as I love GM, it is an 80s GM product. And 82, yeah, that's right. 93, 94 was the first year for the 4th gen. I'm a fan of the 4th gen Phase 2 Catfish Snout guys. I did like my 2010 though. That was pretty sweet. That was a sweet car. Like my Mustang better, I think, but that might have been just because it made V8 noises. Because my 10 Camaro is a 300 horsepower car. It was fine. Now, let us. I actually had a Corvette for 2 years. Never got the dumb thing running. It's another 80s GM product mistake. Oof. Kind of a shame. I got to drive it 3 times, and then the hot idle oil pressure dropped to like 5 psi. And when I changed the oil was sparkly. Oh yeah, I will say that the 3rd gen Z28s look nice. They really do. Yeah, I trashed the cam bearings on a 1985 Corvette, which was a shame because that was a hopped up 355. That sucker made 400 horsepower. Oh no, sparkly oil was bad. I started tearing it down. I mean, I rebuilt the engine. I had it out, rebuilt, reinstalled, starting. I needed to set base timing and get coolant in it, and that would have been theoretically it, and I just did not have time because when I got that Corvette, I had 2 children. By the time I sold the Corvette 2 years later, I had 4. So it was never getting done. Just no way. But you'll love to hear the carnage. Do we fill that up all the way finally? Almost. Maybe I should have waited. Oh, that's good enough. I'm not going to use those. What's the word I'm looking for? So when I started tearing it down, I'll go ahead and leave that attached for now. It had eaten. So one of the camshaft lobes was just wiped down flat. And that lifter was dished on the bottom, which is, not what you want. And of course all that sparkly material is floating around in the engine oil and getting pumped everywhere. It hosed. It was not making any bad noises when I turned it off last, which is weird. It should have been making all kinds of racket because it had wiped 3 of the main bearings and had chewed up the crankshaft journals pretty badly. It should have been making all kinds of noise. It was not making any bad noise. The only noise it made was a lifter tap because that one lifter that was killing the camshaft wouldn't stay adjusted, or the rocker arm. Big surprise because it was falling apart. Didn't mess up the cylinder bores. Cylinder bores were fine. So I stripped it down to the short block, cleaned it up as best I could. The guy I bought it from actually told me it was supposedly a 383 stroker. He was actually really upset when I found out that it was not, because I'd ordered the 383 stroker crankshaft, which is a 400 crank shoved into a 350 block, where they turn down the crank journals. And when I installed the stroker crankshaft, it popped the pistons out of the deck by like 1/10 of an inch or something like that. And I thought, well, that's not right. So I did a little more research, and it's like, oh yeah, if you do a stroker, you're supposed to have it's specialized pistons where the wrist pin's a little taller, a little higher in it, or something like that. It was going to be another like $500. And I'd ordered this crankshaft from Summit. Thankfully, it was Summit Racing. They're pretty awesome. So I called them and said I measured it wrong. I need a standard 350 crank, not a 400 stroker crank. It was bored 40 over, so it was at least a 355. The handful of times I got to drive it, it ran like a stroker. It was hot. It was a torque monster. It was, if you were not in third gear, you did not have traction at full throttle. Like, period. It just wasn't happening, because the dude I got it from had stripped it down to just under 3,000 pounds. And, it was a monster. He had 315 section width back tires on it. It was a 315, 45, 19, I don't know, it was some absurd, literally a tick over a foot wide per tire. And the sucker would not hook up for anything. It would just swap ends. And an 85 Corvette doesn't have ABS, it doesn't have traction control, it's got no driver aids whatsoever. It also has that idiotic 4+3 manual. Waiting for the hydrogen tanks on the... yeah, I'm waiting for those to fill up. And then I'm going to haul that space station out. But, yeah, Summit swapped me, no questions, no problem. So that was fine. Put it back together. New bearings, cleaned out all the yuck, new bump stick. I had to figure out what camshaft was in it by measuring it, because the guy I bought it from did not have the cam specs. So, and it was a torque monster. It had the stock exhaust manifold, stock intake. So it ran out of breath at like 4,000 RPM, 4,500 or so. It was just gasping for air, but it would tear your head off below that. So basically stuck an RV cam in the dumb thing. Just enough overlap to lump a little bit, but not a lot, because it wasn't a high RPM motor. Whew. I think my motorcycle's safer than that car. I'm not kidding. That thing was like trying to drive a first generation Viper. It was mean. I also bought it for cheap, sold it for basically what I had in it, so not like a total loss or anything. It was just kind of annoying. Because I traded my Mustang on that Lincoln because I could buy that Corvette. And then I really never got to enjoy the Corvette. It made me very sad. But I have a motorcycle, so it's fine. Yeah, don't feel too badly for me. I've still got my toys. It's totally fine. I've also kind of sworn off working on cars because they take up so much daggum space. Anything that's a project for me from now on is probably going to be a bike. Just because I can, with the right amount of small-scale equipment, basically pick a motorcycle up, so, you know, it's not nearly so pain in the tuchus. Yeah, okay, you're good. You're done. I'm going to do a paranoia save. What time is it getting to be? Yeah. Park this beastie somewhere. Bikes are, depends on the bike. Some are I think the boy tried to drop something on his toe. He missed. So depending on the bike, some of them are fairly easy to work on. Old school Hondas, actually old school Harleys are fairly easy to work on. They're not complicated by any stretch. Not all old Hondas are easy. I owned a Honda Magna, an 83, No, 84. 83 was my Ascot. Had an 84 Honda Magna, which has probably been my all-time favorite motorcycle I've owned, just because of the noises that it makes. Because it was a V4, and it sounds like a little baby V8, and it's just mean, like 90 horsepower or something. But, alright, let's see if I can fly this monster. Alright, I want to go... Oh, tell me they're smart enough to do this. Okay, good. Oh, this is not fast. What does this say? Comma... 1 comma... 2.2? Is that 2.2 million kg? I think that's what that says. 1, 2, 3, 1, yeah, 2.2 million kg. Okay, so my fully loaded drill ship can weigh more than this. That's pretty funny right there. But I will tell you what, working on the Magna was a nightmare. Just full on, huge pain. Huge pain. But, what are all these things supposed to do? Those are all broken, and I'm not sure that it's good that those are broken. I think that means I'm missing something. No. The Magna was a nightmare to work on. The 4 cylinders, V4, so they're split like this. Oh, Lord, that's the horror stories I've heard about the starter wedged between the cylinder heads in a transverse mount 32 valve V8. Ugh. Yeah. I don't know that the Magna was quite that bad. I will say that a dual overhead cam V-Series engine with 4 carburetors stuck in the middle. Those carbs are a fun time getting in and out. I think I had them in and out twice, which is about... yeah, this ship is missing some stuff. I wonder what it expects to have all attached to it. Don't you have a jump drive? Yeah, you got a jump drive. Okay, well, I guess I'm just going to start whacking all these, because I have no idea what any of these do. And we'll go for jump. Because I'm not going to do this one blind, ever. I don't think. GPS. No, wait, where? I want to go. I want to go to another planet. Where did they go? I've lost track of them. Everything's blocked up by that guy. Well, it does have a gyro. Well, it is a space station. It's not supposed to move. Gosh, I feel like it'd be more productive if I strap my battleship to it. There's the Earth-like. Let's go there. That's the ice planet over there. I forget what they call that one, but there's an ice planet now, which is nice. I think that's the Earth-like. Or should I go to the alien? I don't even know where the alien planet is. It's usually so flippin' far out. Yeah, Earth-like is... Or Mars. Should we... What do you think? Earth or Mars? That I should head toward. And possibly attach my... I should probably attach something else with the jump drive so I can get back without spending forever. Mars? Alright. Let me slap a merge block to red is best. Let's see. So one, if I'm going to go to Mars, I should take a lander. And two, I should also bring something else with the jump drive because I don't plan on moving this station very often because it's kind of a pain. Doesn't this thing have refineries on it? Guess I should find out. Soon may the elephant come, bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tongue take our leave and go. See, I'm not risking background music, so you get to hear me painfully and poorly attempt to remember sea shanties. So, see, this has a bunch of these merge blocks, so come back here. The dumb thing's drifting. Come back here. I forgot to turn I forgot to turn something on. Like the inertial dampers. Doesn't this have a refinery on it? No, it doesn't. Crap. What do you mean you don't have a refinery? It's a space station. Yeah, let's actually put the brakes on this thing before it floats away. Doy. Seriously. I don't know what's wrong with me sometimes, you know? Doink. At least I don't have a headache tonight. Ooh, I'm wondering if it's, No, it was not in a hurry, that's for sure. Trot, 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 trot. Yeah, since we don't have background music, you might hear me attempt to remember one or more old sea shanties. But I wonder if I should put... It's going to look really can I? So these... Alright, those are not big enough for what I think I want to do. Because I don't have any small grid stuff. Which seems weird. All my small grid stuff is down on the down planet side. Alright, let's start by moving this fella, because he's in the way. No, I want... I'm going to do something else. This noisy stuff. Drop that in there. I'm going to attach... Yeah, I'm sure you can't. Finish that off, please. Maybe go ahead and build another one. I think one implement head is fine. I don't need the welders. Let's go. I'm trying to find somewhere where I won't look too stupid doing what I think I'm about to do. Yeah, that's fine. I don't care that much. There it is. Whee! Brakes, brakes. Please don't smash yourself. Oh, come on. I was like, I should put a merge block on the tractor. It's like, wait, I've already got one. That. Yep. Wait, did this empty itself out? Perfect. You can probably guess where this is going. Wee, come on. Oh, let's not smack into it. Speaking of smacking into it, guess what I'm doing? What am I hitting? Oh, they've got a little turret there. Yeah. 200,000 kilogram array of drills. You know. Dink. Alright. Basically, I want to attach... Ooh, I gotta turn the engines off so it doesn't freaking melt something. But I want this to be attached so it's got access to that other jump drive. Come on, you can do it. Why aren't you... Does that not line up? There. There. Okay. And then my next trick, I'm going to make sure this guy's hydrogen tank's topped off. And take him along. It's a ship, so I guess. Maybe take those welders off of it, because I don't need that anymore, that's for sure. Yeah. Take that whole proboscis off of it. Wake the battery up so I got access to the inventory. Dump. Inventory's full. Access point? There we go. Doink. Man, this one's such a pain to park sometimes. And parked. Oh. I thought I'd locked it. Yeah. There. Gracious. Refueled. And let's grab some stuff. Oh, you already got some stuff. Got any iron? 6K? Oh, that's not enough. Oh, I used 1,000,000 iron so far. Yeah. Let's do like 30K. There. See about. Add some more of those. Add some of that. Some of that. Basically, I'm prepping this for a landing. Don't care about magnesium. Where'd the... Yeah, I'll take some silver along. Production. Now let's... do some of this. What are those guys doing? Surely you've not refined the 100K gold I brought back. Apparently it has. Well, I guess when you throw it at 35 refineries, it doesn't take very long. Hide empty. Oh, yeah, that's actually probably about right. Gold's like a 1% yield, even when you got full yield. And I didn't bring home like 500,000 kilograms. I brought home about 130 thou. Yeah, that's probably about right. That gets me a little bit of gold if I need it. Now, show me this. Take that. I gotta take any with me. I'll take a little bit, but I don't need much. Yeah, okay. That's fine. This one actually wants to spin. Wee. Yeah, it'll be fine. I'll just attach you to the bottom fella here. That. There. That looks really weird, but I don't care. It's attached. And that guy will successfully make planetary landing on a 1.2G world. So that's something. Find the... that's not where I want. Where's the elevator? It's right here. Dink. That awkward pause until the elevator door opens. I don't miss that. I think little princess has gone to sleep. So decrease distance, increase distance. acts like it's heavy. Now it weighs 3 million kilograms. Huh. Jump. Oh, wrong button. That button. Blind jump. 1,500 kilometers. Whew. This is going to take a little bit to get there. Go. Oh lordy, we gotta wait 8 minutes for that thing to recharge. That's gonna be awkward. Did you use that one up too? Oh, totally. Huh. Well, there's the alien planet. My little lander hanging off the bottom there. That's pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. Do we have do they do something cool like a jump drive status? Floor plan script menu. Oh. What? No. Oh, it didn't work. Huh. I must have lost some script somewhere in translation. Check this out. This is cool. They have these set for like tables. I think that's probably supposed to have a higher offset or something. That's, I'm guessing, supposed to do something. Such a cool station. I mean, really. Oh, this is going to take a while. That's always fun. Guess I could always try and put a little distance in with the thrusters. A very little distance, but, you know, distance. Which way is forward? This way is forward. I don't even point it at it. Ooh, you are not meant to cover much distance doing this. That's pretty funny right there. I've been on the throttle for a while. We're going 10 meters a second now. Okay, that's probably a bad plan to get this up much faster. Realistically, I guess you do a burn, flip, burn, because it's got the big engines pointing down. But that's to maintain orbit, not to try and go anywhere. Yeah, halfway charged. At least I can see where I'm going, I guess. Yeah, those are a joke. We'll just leave those. We'll just leave that stopped. This is not covering distance like that. Oh lordy, this is not fast. How many gyros is on here? Besides the 2 on my ship I have attached. Three. There are 3. I suspect there were supposed to have been more. Gracious, 3? I have 8 of them in the battleship. It doesn't even weigh. Well, again, space station doesn't arguably want to be that fast. Goodness. Are we ready to go again? Come on, let's go. Fair. I mean, I'm judging it by what I'm used to. I mean, this is a space station. You've got just enough maneuverability to put it where you want it, and then you stop. Well, while this fool recharges, I'm going to take a little bio break. So, hang tight. I'll be back here shortly.
Four.
My shirt sprouted sleeves. We set the thermostat down at nighttime, and the downstairs, of course, gets a little bit cooler than the upstairs, but it also gets, and we like it cooler when we sleep, just like most people. But that also means that if I'm still going to be up, I want a sweatshirt. I think the next jump will get us into a gravity well. We do close most of the vents to force most of the cold air up, and so it helps. The one thing this house has is 9-foot ceilings in the downstairs, and of course all the vents are in the ceiling because this is a platted neighborhood with homes built to a price point. And so, you know, choices were made before we bought the place. In heating seasons, the upstairs is smoking hot. The downstairs is barely. What is this? This is kind of cool. Missing solar cells, huh? Yeah, cookie cutter house. It's a 3,000 square foot cookie cutter house, but cookie cutter house. In the wintertime, with these tall ceilings, which make the house feel nice and airy. I mean, I don't know if it'll make sense, but I'll tip it up so you can see that, and you'll get blinded by my work light in here. I mean, it's tall. Yeah. We figured out how to make it relatively even, but in the wintertime, you're cold down here on the floor, and if you have to climb up on a ladder to like change a light bulb, there's a noticeable temperature gradient up by the ceiling because the vents are in the ceiling downstairs, which means all that hot air stays right up on top. It's like, bruh, really? Our last house was like that, but they were only standard height ceilings, and it moved more air. It was not near as big of a problem. About half charged. Still got leftover Valentine's Day candy. For some reason I like these, but the kids don't. I suppose that's why they call it that. What? Space. There's so much of it. I agree. These are pretty great. Not as good as a homemade cinnamon roll, but I've already had 2 of those. And seriously, they're almost as big as my fist. They're humongous. They're just glorious. I'm going to have to put about 3 more jump drives on this dumb thing and fit a large reactor to it to feed them. It's just, who uses the small reactors? They're not as efficient. They're a lot less of a packaging constraint, I guess, because the large reactors are 3 by 3 by 3. I mean, they're big, but these elevator things, these are cool. Oh, they're on the hangar deck, aren't they? They're up. See, I don't know where everything is yet. This is still such a new space station. Seriously? Don't. Oh, lordy. About to step on the power button. That'd be awkward. Oh, I saw a pirate blurb. I don't have the right boat for that. See, the way I like to play this game makes me think Satisfactory would be a fantastic fit for me. See, we got 4 of these little... Well, what's a reactor put out? Oh, no, there are like 15 nuclear reactors. Where are they all? Huh. Well, I take it back. It has plenty of capacity for reactor power. Still not the most efficient, but it works. What? I don't know, the efficiency rating between the 2 reactor sizes, I don't think it's that big a deal. Back to the bridge. See if we're charged up. Gonna move on. 5. Jump. Oh, we should be getting really close now. Schwump. Is that really Mars? Oh yeah, that's just Atmo giving it blue. Very cool. See, this game's so pretty. Oh, I bet I know what half of those various bits and bobs are. I mean, there's like 15 cameras on this crazy ship. Oh, that's a cool little readout. See, I'm surprised I don't have... See, that's air pressure. Public title. Oh, they pasted a picture into it, probably. See, I feel kind of bad that there's so many blocks messed up on these control seats. Oh, look, you've got one of the turrets. See, I think I've missed something. I wonder if I should have... See, I don't even know what that means. I probably should have read the web page. Yeah, medbay, which is super handy. How is that not connected to... Oh, the hydrogen's not... I see. There's hydrogen on the station, but it's only in those tanks down there. Oh, that's why they took so long to fill up. Oh, I see. There's like a separate conveyor network for the hydrogen. Or something. That seems kind of silly. No, don't turn them on. I don't need them on. Come on, surely we're getting close. I want to be close. There's only so much I can stare at here. Oh, look at the reflections. Oh, that's cool. I'm gonna do blip. Little screenshot action. Oh, there's another viewer? More than one? Personal best. Oh no, I think I've been up to 3. Who's all here? Gamer by design. Pekingeses again. Oh, I've seen... Cat created in 2013. Twitch even a thing in 2013? I suppose. I have no idea. I've only been doing it for a month and a half. What's this profile? I want to be nosy. I'll wait for my... You're offline. But in my chat. Or maybe it was. One message. Raptor. Let's see what that's about. What's that? Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, hey. Oh, you're actually a live person. Yay! Sorry, I get my handful of times I have actual viewers. I always suspect that there's some kind of view bot or something cool. So, welcome. And so I get all nosy. I'm still new enough to be probably paying attention to stuff that does not matter as much. Gracious me. Still waiting on that. Because every now and then, what's one viewer I used to see that would pop up? It would be, oh lordy, it's been so long I don't even remember. Gatling turret. Oh. See, I was wondering if they didn't have a jump drive label. It doesn't work. They have the jump drive status on here, but it doesn't work. I think I've hosed all the scripting on this. Calculate orbit. Orbit is off. Oh, okay. So it's got some orbiting script. Yeah, I'm just going to make it a stationary station. So, Gamer by Design, welcome to the stream, as it were. I want to make Planetfall on Mars. I don't even know if I'm going to try and establish a base, since it's now after 1 a.m. my time. And I might end up... I kind of switch games around a little bit here and there. So I may end up going back to some Minecraft. I anticipate getting Subnautica Below Zero before too much longer. Now that it's actually in full release instead of in... not East Coast, but Eastern Daylight Time. I think the shortest distance by car about 700 miles away from the ocean. But I am firmly in the Midwest. Come on, almost there. 99.95. Oh, come on, jump the gun. Can that be Houston? Okay, good. I'm going to make... Alright, so let's go down to 50. Close enough. Oh, okay, we're closer than that. Down to 25%. Okay, let's go up to 37. Up to 40. Okay, there we go. Gonna hit the gravity well here shortly. Whoomp. There we are. Mars. I am not gonna do much. Let's make it look like a proper orbital station and point the big engines towards the planet. Hello, Mars. That is right. Where's the kaboom? There was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom. I wonder if I need to disconnect my lander before I convert this to a station. See if it doesn't just blow up. Pirates. Oh, shoot. I left my battleship. literally 4,500 kilometers away. That's annoying. That looks good. That looks like a proper orbital station, yeah. Love to reposition a little bit over that ice patch, but moving this thing takes forever. So I'm not going to do that. I am, however, going to go ahead, disconnect my orbiter, do a paranoia save, and convert this to a station, actual like stationary object. Because I think that'll help it be less likely to despawn, which would be really uncomfortable. Or inconvenient. That's not, uncomfortable is the wrong word. No, those are hooked into the network. Are they set on, oh, they're probably set for, no, they're not. Well, I don't know why I didn't get hydrogen refilled at the med station. Whatever, I'll get it refilled on this guy. Boink. Let's see, battery, engine. That is not the asteroid, but ugh. Man, merge block behavior is so weird sometimes. Now let's go up in here. Sanity safe. Control panel. Info. What is that? Oh, Reddit. You are the... Oh no, it had a really spiffy name, didn't it? Oh well. INF orbital station, okay. There. That is now a station. Okay, good, they made the tag on the antenna not broken. And GPS marker team. Let's make it up by the door. Where'd the docking bay door go? Around over here. GPS. New. Here's a 0. Mars. Orbital. Station. There we go. Yeah, I totally cheated out and did not design my own, because my designs tend to be more like this, or like that blocky ion-powered drill ship tractor engine. Heck, my battleship is called the Combat Brick, if that tells you anything. Let's see, if I'm going to make planetfall here on Mars, I should probably do it on a patch of ice. So let's go over there. Zoop. Nope, wrong button. Turn those off for a bit. Try and get over an ice patch. Oh no, I took the ore detector off of this. Oh, shoot. Well, I think I've got the stuff to fix it. Let's fix that real quick. So I don't have to burn up hydrogen floating in the air after it. Oh. Steel plate. Good enough. Because I stole it for the drill ship. 5. Use a massive one because nobody else. Anybody else motion sick yet? Anybody who hasn't watched me yet, I do use VAS's ore detectors, as well as colorful HUD, colorful icons, and I think one other quality of life mod, but it's a real basic one. I don't play heavily modded, although I am thinking about maybe when I come back to this game after playing some Minecraft or something else, to do one of the upgraded AI NPC mods. Just because if you watch, I think the VOD's still up, where I take my battleship and go literally swat some space pirates, just the stock space pirates, and I just whooped the crap out of them. It was satisfying, but not terribly challenging. I miss my construction array. Maybe we can make landfall before 2 a.m. Oh, those take a while, don't they? Oof. I'm surprised my kids have not told me I'm too old to say oof. Stop burning hydrogen. Actually, we can burn some hydrogen. Let's go ahead and try and get over the ice while we wait for the production. Oof. Ay, that's going to take a while. Oh man, I really wish I'd played. I really wish I was comfortable playing music, but too many trying to get burned on the whole, oh, it said it was royalty free, and then it's kind of not. It's like, ugh, seriously. It's just not worth the headache. I think if I turn on the fancier AI, I might have to grind that space station down and build my own too. Oh, hello, there's a asteroid over there. So I don't run into, oh no, I'm fine. Okay. How is this doing? Chugging right along. Might be good enough. I think I'll go over to that patch. That might be a little closer. But first, let's finish this project here. Oh, you can too. Alright, I am not waiting that long. That's just silly. See if I'm more or less over that. That's probably fine. Here. Let's go there. We'll go there. Let's head for the ground. This is not flying, it's falling with style. Wait, no, I was going for that patch, wasn't I? Oh, whatever, I can still fly once I get down there. I might have even brought enough goodies. Oh, I don't need that, that's for sure. Or those. Probably got enough material to start off a respectable base in the... now I'm in the gravity well. should have enough stuff on board once I come back to this to get myself situated with a rover and maybe a flying miner and all kinds of goodies. Like every other streamer and YouTuber ever, if you like what you want, what you're seeing, hit those various follows and subscribes. Well, not subscribe yet because I'm not affiliate, but you know, y'all know what to do. It's always, it's always hate to hear the begs, but every now and then you gotta say it. This isn't my day job. I'm not necessarily looking to make money, but if I do actually make a few bones at it, I promise to spend it irresponsibly. I think Streamlabs technically set up I'll deal with that later. I bet some of my favorite toys. You are exactly right, toys. Probably half of them made with the brand of Elgato in front, just for the sake of argument. Although I think I'm going to end up with a capture card regardless, because we have I want to record some home video. We have old home videos on VHS, and we have a recent VHS player that actually has an HDMI out. That actually will do a 1080p upscale. I mean, it still looks like VHS, but makes it a lot easier to hook to modern stuff. What's my altitude here? We're still 24 kilometers up. So 240 seconds, about 4 minutes before we hit the ground. And we're falling, and I'm starting to regret not using the speed mod. But I'm going to give that a color. I'll also prefix my detector. GPS, Mars Orbital Station. You shall be Geld-ish. A little yellow. Now that I can't see it against the surface. Still falling, still falling. No, if I make enough money at this, I'll be spending it very irresponsibly. I am never going to make a living equivalent to what I can do for my day job, but what this particular hobby amounts to is I'm going to play a game at night when everybody else goes to bed anyway. I might as well see if somebody wants to go along for the ride. That's kind of where I am. I mean, obviously, I have fairly standard adulty stuff that I do. Otherwise, I wouldn't have, a house and a van and a family and all that other stuff. Yes, it is always more fun that way. If I get enough, I might actually upgrade my rig. I don't get to upgrade my stuff, my computer, as often anymore now that I have a 12-year-old gamer son. Although he should be good for the next several years with what we got him the last year and a half. We managed to build his before GPU prices went insane, and so he's got like a RTX 2060. Not top of the line, but it ain't bad. Where I could rip my 3-year-old GTX 1060 out of this box and resell it for more than what I paid for it. It's insane. Just doesn't even make sense. Alright, I'm gonna turn those on. I'm gonna see just how good are my brakes. So I'm 7 clicks up at half a G, or 3/4 of a G. hey, that's newer than mine. I've got a 1066 gig. And if I'm not streaming, I can play Space Engineers at 4K. Trying to ask it to render this at 4K and then render video at the same time to send out to Twitch, and it cries. I'm not surprised. What is this processor? My processor's pretty stout. It's an i7 8770K. Got like 48 gigs of RAM, got a 0.5 terabyte solid state drive, and a 3 terabyte storage drive that's just about full because I don't get rid of anything. 2 clicks up. Let's not smash it. Oh, okay, it's plenty. I could hit the brakes at about 500 meters. I think it'd be okay. Which I'm going to be at shortly. Brakes. Oh man, plenty. Look at that. Let's go. Where's the ice? Let's go park on top of the ice. Since this is a silver and a rock? Nice. That's kind of awesome. Not a lot of ice there, but probably enough to keep me in oxygen at least. Plus I can see a whole bunch. Yeah, we'll be fine. Touchdown. Booyah. Successfully landed, like there's any doubt. This is my standard orbital launcher that I've been using for a year and a half. Yeah, we have. Ooh. Get the feet down. Oof. There we go. I've got feet on Mars. Footprints on Mars. Ooh yeah. Ooh yeah. 6G. Wink. This. We're doing this. And then we're doing this. And this. Blink. I've never played with the emotes on this game. But why am I wearing an orange? What, is it just going to keep doing it? Okay, just once. Got the orange spacesuit with the newspaper gloves and the graffiti boots. I don't even know what helmet that is. Oh man, I feel that stretch after being on the motorcycle seat for a couple of hours. Whew. Alright, paranoia save. Doink. Doink. Yeesh. Alright, I think I'm done with this game for the night. Not that it's that stressful. I mean, I've done that before, but it's 1:30. It's 1:30 and I have to work tomorrow. Who else is in chat? Commander Root, another TTV viewer, Twitch Growth Discord. What's that? That's like 2 weeks old. It's always fun to go see what accounts are in your chat, you know? Gotta be nosy. I wonder if Gamer by Design went to bed. Not that I blame him, because I'm about to. apparently I need to put... I should put my Discord in the rules, right? Can't you do that? I mean, this works now, which is awesome. I'm all proud of that. I added... I'm going to lurk on my own channel. I added a lurk. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. I've just been playing with some of the commands. Alright, well, thanks for hanging out, like always. But I'm going to go to bed. So, you have a good evening. Or for anyone else. I had somebody on about 2 weeks ago from Bangladesh. It was like 9 o'clock in the morning for him. He was getting ready to go to work. It was funny. But, yeah, I'm out. Now I'm getting slap happy and silly. You know how it goes.